Ladies, I don't know where I am. There we go. Tonight's Out Fiesta episode is brought to you by
Gerb Alert.
Protecting your valuables and loved ones is everyone's top priority.
Yeah, it's in my top 70 priorities.
Yeah, it's actually between protecting myself from protractor injuries and then popping blisters with a safety pin that I would, heat up with a lighter.
But protecting my valuables and family members is a priority, right?
I guess, if only there was an affordable, sustainable alarm system available.
That's where Gerb Alert comes in.
Oh, what's Gerb Alert?
Gerb Alert is a home protection system that provides the safety of 30 gerbils on every stair.
But we have 25 stairs.
So you'll need 750 gerbils, give or take a gerbil. Sometimes it takes 3 runs to equal a proper gerbil.
Yeah, has having a massive amount of stair gerbils proven to be an effective crime deterrent?
Prowlers hate gerbil guts on their shoes. Order now. Operators are standing by.
Hi, I'm JuliAnna, a Gerb Alert operator. I've been standing by so long that my hamstrings have atrophied. And I use my motorized Zoom shoes to get around instead of my legs, which I used to use, and the bastards won't buy me a damn horn, so I keep ramming in the snot out of them with my Zoom shoes. And
So when did this become the All About the Gerb Alert operator commercial?
Hey, come at me, bro. Yeah, didn't think so. Yeah, I will mess you up.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Zooming to you, live from the universe. This is Out Fiesta, episode 216, Scoundrelz. I am your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please take a moment to give it up for our amazing cast, Kristin Keith.
Yeah!
JuliAnna Briscoe.
Yeah!
And Robb Hudspeth. Before we go any further, I also have a quick question, and it is within a specific category. It's a scale. It's another scale question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate The Grinch? And it can either be the old school cartoon version, or it can be the Jim Carrey version if you prefer. I would actually go with the cartoon version myself, and I love The Grinch. The Grinch is a 9 for me, actually. What about you, Robb?
Yeah. I really loved, the term roast beast.
Yes.
Every Christmas, I'd ask my parents for roast beast.
And how can you beat Boris Karloff as a
So
narrator?
yeah, that's a pretty solid 9 for me too.
Cool. What about you, Kristin?
I will always go with the cartoon one. It was a staple in my and my brother's life.
Oh yeah.
We still quote it. Even watched it when it wasn't Christmas.
Uh-huh.
I give it a 10.
Okay, awesome. What about you, Jules?
All right, well, I like the Jim Carrey one.
That's cool. I like it too.
I like it too.
So, where do you put it?
9.
All right, awesome. As always.
Tonight's Far Out Fiesta.
Episode 216, that's 216, Scoundrelz.
Is based on a true story.
Scoundrelz is reality podcasting at its finest.
It seems like a direct rip-off of a show that's been on forever.
No, let's not actually say that out loud.
Oh.
Yeah, but what is it?
Well, I mean, that's precisely what it is.
Well, let the ripoff begin.
Far out. Let's fiesta.
On tonight's Scoundrelz, checking something else out. The library episode, we meet Precious, an ambitious, hardworking woman. Travis, her boyfriend, is an independent fact checker and keyboard player. His independent fact-checking boyfriend career, though, isn't exactly paying the bills. He spends most of his waking hours trimming his toenails into Parmesan cheese.
He does?
Uh-huh.
Precious, thank you for agreeing to meet with me. You look fantastic, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to hear that you're starting to suspect that your boyfriend Travis is not being true to you.
True.
How could anybody be stupid enough to not be true to you? You're amazing. I was instantly infatuated by you.
What?
We'll hear the rest of this conversation after the bell dings. I'm not really sure why I interrupted for that.
Cord and Precious meet to discuss whether her Prince Charming is more of a Prince Not Charming. Sorry, folks, this is what they give me.
I'm sorry to hear that you're starting to suspect that your boyfriend Travis is not being true to you. Tell me a little about yourself and Travis. You suspect that the Tomcat may be out of the bag. They make me say things like that.
That's okay.
You think Travis is getting some on the DL?
I guess so. Can we hurry up? In about 10 minutes, I gotta head to my 4th job.
4th job? How many do you have?
5, but it will all be worth it when Travis breaks into the big leagues as a fact checker for a regional alt-right leftist Marcus blog.
Why do you think Travis has gone astray?
He's been spending an awful lot of time at the Bird.
Could you ever find yourself attracted to a TV host?
What?
Is the Bird that alternative library? Oh, yes. Why is that suspicious?
Sometimes he stays for fact checker sleepover parties.
Fact checker sleepover parties are a real thing. They don't have it that often. Are you ready for us to send our goons to invade Travis' personal life?
Totally. How goony are the goons?
Oh, the gooniest.
Radical.
Our goons will follow Travis for the next days. After some period of time, we will report our findings. What color are those eyes? Sorry. They're so gorgeous. I'm sorry.
I'm not used to having anybody pay so much attention to me. Have your goons follow Travis. That sounds fine.
In a few days, we'll ask you to place a phone call to him when he's at the Bird. I'll need your phone number.
Of course. I'll text it to you.
I'll alert my goons to swoop down on Travis.
Those private goons hailed Travis the next night and saw that he did wind up at the Bird. But was he there to see Bird or there to get P-Nope? Give me another one. But was he looking for a Dewey for his decimal system?
I've enjoyed our...
Closely to our goon video, you can faintly hear their conversation.
Why did you pause?
It felt right. I've enjoyed seeing you here in the alternative library so often. You sure love that digital microfiche.
I bet you know I don't really come here for the digital microfiche.
I know. You come here for the hooded spandex. I have some in your size too.
This is some sucked up stuff.
Yeah, I just happen to have a full body binder sack for 2.
Whoa, that'll go nicely with my rubber gates of hell.
Our Scoundrelz private goons weren't super clear on what those things were, so I explained what rubber gates of hell are used to bind, and they got lightheaded and had to sit down. Next up, it's time for that phone call Cord alluded to earlier in the episode.
Cord has visited Precious so that they can have a conversation about her having a conversation with Travis.
Remember when I told you you needed to call Travis while he was at the alternative library?
Yes. Thank you for coming back to my place to remind me.
You look so beautiful. I find you irresistible. Sorry.
Apologize.
Please place the call now.
Sure.
May I watch?
Sure. You may want to stick around afterwards, too. I'm hitting the tequila early today. I only have 4 shifts today. Oh, he's picking up. Travis, are you on your way home for a special dinner I prepared for you?
Hey, you know I have that fact I have to check for that big deadline. Oh, wait, they're shushing me. It's a library. I'll call you somewhere between now and 3 days.
Hey, I love you. It's already gone. All right. Well, do you like tequila?
The following night, our Scoundrelz goons followed Travis and the subject, who we are now calling Indigo, to their laundromat love nest. Will they be getting dirty at the laundromat? If you lean toward whatever device you are watching this on, you can hear a little of their conversation.
You know, there's nobody else here in the laundromat.
I know. That's why I bought the pigtail butt plug and the Area 51 love doll.
Well, you can wash both of those in a traditional washer.
As long as you hang them up to dry.
What do you say we get one more use out of them before we wash them?
Oh, I'll lock the door.
Our sudsy Romeo and Juliet spent the rest of the night breaking laws that apply to consenting adults' sexual behavior.
Whoa, they're gonna have to torch this place when I'm done.
But I'm already done. Fine. I'll keep trying.
Yeah, I want it to last all night.
There's no way anyone will catch us.
Catch us? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're not seeing somebody else, are you?
Of course not. I'm 100% faithful to you.
In a moment, Cord will meet with Precious to review the Scoundrelz goons' findings to see if she wants to confront Travis and his lusty paramour. Spiky! Not every morning can be great.
That's where Spiky comes in.
Yeah, just place Spiky next to your temple.
4 whacks with our patented Spiky squeaky mallet.
And those troubles magically drift away.
Significant amount of your blood. Foreheads bleed like a mother sucker.
Yeah. Farrow grains. You have oats, grains, barley, wheat. I mean, it's what you need to get them bowels a jitterbugging.
Farrow grains. It's like an industrial drain auger for your colon.
And I already have one of those I use for that.
No need to worry about gluten with farro grains.
So full of gluten, they become mathematically negative from a gluten perspective.
And do not question our math, or we will cut you.
Well, Bill's sadistic pest control.
Bill doesn't just want to get rid of your pests.
He wants it to be so horrible that it's a message to all other pests.
Yes, I mean, 1,000 generations of pests will rue the day that they scurried across your bathroom floor.
Bill's sadistic pest control. If Bill ever goes on trial in pest court, it won't be pretty.
Slabco's duck organizer.
My ducks are never in alignment. What do I do?
Yeah, my ducks tend to be at congruent angles. What do I do?
My ducks are arranged in a rhomboid pattern. What do I do?
Bill Abco's duck organizer. Get those ducks in a row.
Remember those slug tarts Grandma used to make?
I mean, who can't forget eating slug tarts on Graham's body, I mean, holding her down as she fights for air? Stay down, Graham! Stay down!
Oh my God, it brings back a lot of memories, like skipping rope in the pond and playing leapfrog off a cliff and into the ravine. You're just like Mimo used to do.
Virgo's old-fashioned slug tarts.
I've wrecked my car over 10,000 times this year, but I still need car insurance.
I used my car to commit 15 armed robberies, and it was confiscated. But I still need car insurance.
Yeah, the back part of my station wagon was where the famous North Podcast City Buick Estate Wagon Massacre happened. I still need car insurance.
Clinically insane auto insurance. We're losing money at the ass.
All right, it's time to let Precious decide whether or not she wants to confront her lovey-dovey beau.
Thank you again for agreeing to meet with me again.
You slept here.
Stop making jokes like that, Precious.
Oh, right. I forgot I wasn't supposed to mention our hot and heavy rendezvous.
This may be painful for you, but I'd like to show you what's going on at a nearby laundromat as we speak.
Hey, there's nobody else here in the laundromat.
Will you please turn it up? I can't quite hear it.
I know that's why I bought the pigtail butt plug and the Area 51 love doll.
You can wash both of those in traditional washers.
As long as you hang them up to dry.
What do you say we get one more use out of them before we wash them?
Ooh, I'll go lock the door.
Have you seen enough, Precious?
I have. I'm ready to go confront Travis.
Let's go.
But save that tape for later. What they're doing with the Area 51 doll is pretty hot.
As we're preparing to surprise our two enamored wooers at the laundromat, they moved their twisted sex games to a nearby Arby's.
Let's confront him there. I could go for some potato cakes, man.
Our Scoundrelz crew follows the infatuated Swain to Arby's, where they overhear the following.
Beef and cheddar work for you, Indigo?
Sure. I got plenty of horsey sauce.
I can make my own.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't.
Roger that. Hey, we'll take 2 beef and cheddars, potato cakes, and 2 Jamocha shakes. Shall we use the pleasure periscope while we wait?
Oh, yeah. Let's use the pleasure periscope and the electro sex club set.
Yeah, groovy.
Is it groovy, Travis?
Precious? What are you doing here?
Who's this?
In a moment, we'll witness the confrontation between Travis and Precious.
You want to read audio augmented reality.
You want bad coffee with what looks like tiny roach wings in it?
Oh, you want to be intermittently shushed by hipsters?
The Bird Alternative Library.
Nothing about it makes any second sense at all.
Yeah, Wednesdays on FOF, it's Muriel's Ladder.
Muriel's Ladder, a gritty comic drama about a young acrophobic woman who dreams of one day becoming a firefighter.
It's not just about the hooks, Muriel. It's also about the ladders.
I like it when the shows have grit.
Proverbial's Family Fun Palace.
Proverbial's Family Fun Palace. Park in the back.
Proverbial's Family Fun Palace. Larger items must be brought in through the rear.
Proverbial family fun palace when you need to get to the bottom of family fun.
Thursday nights on FOF, it's Beaver Billy's Dagger Fights.
Beavers love to scrap.
Beavers prefer hand-to-hand or paw-to-paw, as the case may be, combat.
Beavers will mess you up. You dig? With daggers.
Beaver Billy's Dagger Fights. Legally sanctioned Beaver Dagger Fights.
Bobby and the Red Claw Bunch's greatest hits.
Oh, hearing all of these Lobby and the Red Claw Bunch songs really takes me back.
Which songs exactly?
Yeah. Come on, Richard. Be specific.
clown mystery. Mr. Henderson is the ghost. That gorilla is also a guy in a mask.
Oh, well, hey, man, okay. I didn't think you really knew any. Wow.
Why would you question me about that during the commercial?
We all think that you're a liar.
Bobby and the Red Claw Bunch's greatest hits.
I've injected bleach into my tear ducts over 10,000 times this year, but I still need health insurance.
As a hobby, I like to get blackout drunk and set up razor wires to chop off my own head while I'm riding in a convertible, but, I still need health insurance.
My diet is 100% eel. That much eel meat it just can't be great for me. I think I'm developing into a ray-finned fish. I still need health insurance.
Clinically insane health insurance. We're losing money out the ass. Our Scoundrelz crew follows the infatuated swain to Arby's, where they overhear the following.
Beef and cheddar work for you, Indigo?
Yeah, sure. Get plenty of horsey sauce.
I can make my own.
I wish you wouldn't.
Roger that. So 2 beef and cheddars, potato cakes, 2 Jamocha shakes. Shall we use the pleasure periscope while we wait?
Yeah, let's use the pleasure periscope and the Eagle Sex Glove set.
Groovy.
Groovy, Travis.
Precious. What are you doing here?
Who's this?
She's nobody, baby.
Wrong, mofo. You're the nobody.
Zing.
Did you know he was living with me?
No, he mooches off of me every chance he gets.
Hey, baby, are you gonna finish those potato cakes?
Is he at least supporting you?
Fat sucking chance. I worked 5 jobs so he can have his pursuing dream of becoming a full-time fact checker.
He told me not only was he a full-time fact checker, but he was also a trust fund baby.
What do you have to say for yourself, Travis?
I love you, baby.
Which one of us are you talking to?
Both of you.
You're going to have to make a choice.
Precious, I know this is hard to see.
Not really.
Precious. This is exactly the kind of thing that's killing our relationship.
Oh, you mean me discovering that you're boning this chick who, by the way, is out of your league?
I'd say we both are.
Thanks. And good point.
Travis, it appears that you have some explaining to do.
Precious, you have been suffocating me.
It's called autoerotic asphyxiation, dumbass.
Wait, no, not that. Still totally dig that. No. The suffocating in the way that you have never really supported me.
Other than paying 100% of your rent?
Hey, I'm talking about emotional support.
Precious, it sounds like you have a hard decision to make.
Not really. I've already moved on with somebody so much better.
You have?
You have? Indigo, how do you feel knowing that Travis has been unfaithful to at least 2 of us?
Indigo, I never lied to you.
What? You said you were single.
Indigo, as you know, I always lied to you.
Were you talking about me, Precious?
Sure was.
Indigo, I guess it's time for me to move my things into your place.
Is it?
In a moment, we'll find out what happened following our little confrontation.
Dr. Plappy's bounce houses full of puke.
Kids love parties with bounce houses.
Kids love parties with cake.
Kids are shape-shifting lizard people.
Dr. Plappy's bounce houses full of puke. Almost a third less expensive than other comparable something.
I got 13 possums, but only 12 slots in my egg carton.
Why are you keeping possums in an egg carton?
That's not the point. I need a way to store 13 items in one container.
Ever hear of Pilco's 14-item carton?
She only has 13 possums, though.
Tobias, instant possum tablets.
1 possum per tablet.
Tobias seems to be playing God.
It's an abomination.
You know, I need socks so tight I lose all the nails.
I need socks so tight they compress my bones.
I need socks so tight the blood backs up into my legs.
Gullibles. Kids' socks for adults. My toes just buckled under.
Hey, Wednesday mornings on FOF, it's Marge takes a wiffle bat to Monroe's junk.
Thursday mornings on FOF, it's 4 geese and a gander. Poultry is an important demographic. Analytics.
Friday mornings on FOF, whenever they wake up, it's bad advice from drunken strangers.
Dr. Plappy's bounce houses with most of the puke gone.
Kids love parties with bounce houses.
Kids love parties with cake.
It's our shape-shifting lizard people.
Dr. Plappy's bounce houses with most of the puke gone. I mean, it's really, it's not like you're going to find a bounce house with no puke.
It's been a few weeks since the Arby's fiasco. We asked Travis to reflect on his relationship with Indigo.
You know, I can't say it hasn't been painful. Precious and I had a terrific relationship. I didn't have to work and she paid for all my stuff. I mean, the confrontation at Arby's was eye-opening for me. In the future, I will keep my special lady special.
We also asked Precious to reflect on her relationship with Travis.
In the weeks after the Arby's fiasco, I realized that there was no reason for me to work 5 jobs. So I'm back down to 1. I feel a little foolish that I didn't see signs of Travis's infidelity earlier, but I always believed him that the sex toys that were delivered by mistakes, he would dispose of properly and there wasn't no problem.
Hey, Precious.
Hey, baby, almost done here.
Hey, is that the host? Is that Cord?
So what if it is?
What's he doing there?
Well, things you never dreamed of.
Well, at least I still have Indigo.
No, sold the place. Moving in with them. Your crap is in the alley. I'm getting an Uber. Don't be here when I get back.
Hey, anyone on the crew want a new boyfriend?
This has been for Out Fiesta episode 216, Scoundrelz. I have been your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please, I'm begging you, please take a moment to give it up for our amazing cast, JuliAnna, Briscoe, Kristin, Keith, and Robb, Hudspeth. Before we go, is there anything you would like to share?
Kids are shape-shifting lizard people.
Kids are shape-shifting lizard people.
You really can't find a bounce house with no puke in it.
We are back on Pandora. We are back on iHeartRadio. We're back on all sorts of places. So you can, I don't know how you're consuming us, but you can consume us as a regular podcast again. All right. Anything else? All right. Thanks, everybody. Good night.